Okay, perfect. All right, so welcome to tonight's team call, girls. It is Sunday, April 19th. We are going to be talking about a couple things that corporate announced yesterday on the Super Saturday, which is super exciting. I am pumped for some salted caramel. They're going to put a $5 limit on each coach, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to purchase that through my account, through PJ's account, through my dad's account. I'm just going to go like crazy because I know it's going to be amazing. So I'm super excited for that. But we are going to be talking about Emerald and taking that first step forward in your business tonight. But before we do that, I'm going to do a screen share and I'm going to show you, let's see here. Okay, so these are some of the announcements. This is in our team page, so you can absolutely see this. I encourage you to screenshot it, write it down so that you are in the know as far as what is coming and what is going on. So Alana's book, you can pre-order that now. I think they said through Amazon as far as that was concerned. BOD Groups is coming April 26th, which is 1 week from today. And the 80-day obsession group that I am going to start, I am actually going to run through that group, and we'll talk about that here in a minute. But I put a training that Kim Carver did on BOD groups in our team page earlier today when I listened to it. Unfortunately, I couldn't listen to it live yesterday, so I watched the playback today when I was doing my work time, and I'm super excited for BOD groups. You guys, it's exactly what we've been looking for. Like, it has. Right now we have the Beachbody On Demand app, and we have the Nutrition Plus app, and we have the My Challenge Tracker app, and then you have Share Cart, and you have the Coach Online Office, and like everything is just in all these different places where BOD Groups brings all of that together in the Beachbody On Demand app, which is amazing. So everything is going to be together, cohesive, and in one place. And as a coach running a group, you can access everything through your computer just by simply going to Beachbody On Demand. And when you log in with your coach information, it's going to recognize that you're a coach, and you'll be able to have the portal and all that information right there. And if you ever use the My Challenge Tracker app, it prompts you for everything that you need to do. So it's super, super simple. So watch that training if you haven't already. Check that out because it's just going to make life so much easier. And much like the My Challenge Tracker app, it will save all of your content so you can actually recycle content and reuse that and schedule your posts out for groups, which is really, really nice too. Because while I love running groups on Facebook for certain reasons, you're constantly having to recreate new content every single group, every single day. Okay, so that is the beauty of having everything in the BOD Groups platform. On May 18th, the McBerry Energize is coming out. I'm excited to try that. Hopefully you guys are too. I am definitely a lemon girl, but I am excited to try something new because it is fun to have the fruit punch and just change things up every once in a while. Yes, you already know I'm super pumped about that June 23rd salted caramel because it's going to be amazing. The bevies are coming out. So if you weren't on, that is going to be a 15-calorie drink that you can have to curb your cravings and kind of give you that afternoon fix. I know for me personally, there are some days that I come home and have Energize in the afternoon just to have something other than water. Just to have something to kind of give my taste buds something else. Yeah, it's just to have that little something. It's like a little treat once in a while. And I don't usually do a full scoop, but it'll be nice to have those, to have just something refreshing and something to help curb our cravings and give us a little bit of satisfaction, but also not make us totally veer off path when it comes towards working towards our goals. And then the summit launch would have been MBF and MBFA. So that looks like it's going to be an incredible program. It looks like it's going to be intense. Megan obviously has had amazing results and looks amazing. So I am definitely excited for that program to be launching. So that's all we have as far as that is concerned. I just wanted to go over that a bit. So again, to make sure that you are taking note of that and have that information so that you are in the know. Was a great training, Dawn. I just saw that you put in there. It really was. It was super step by step. It just makes it super simple so that it's not overwhelming and it can just be a very easy transition. So, Super Saturday announcements on Monday the 27th, so a week from tomorrow. I personally am going to be starting 80-day obsession again. A friend of mine who is also a coach is diving into it for her first time, and she posted it in Meg's team page and said, "Is anybody willing to do this with me to kind of help me figure this out?" And of course I said yes, because it's perfect timing to me finishing up 10 rounds, and I've been wanting to get back to 80 days, so it worked out perfectly. But it inspired me to open it up to any of you coaches or any of our customers who are wanting to dive into 80-day obsession, maybe for the first time, or to do another round and have that love and support. So I will be starting an 80-day obsession group on Monday the 27th. If they aren't starting on Monday the 27th, that's fine, but we will run the 27th through whatever, I think it's the beginning of July, that we would wrap the 80-day up from that start date. And I will be running that in the BOD groups, kind of as a test run with the new application, and having it on a different platform than using Facebook, so that it's more one-on-one and more personal. So I'm really excited to do that. Plus, I think it'll be perfect for people who are really working to dial in their nutrition, to have everything tracking on one platform. So we will be starting that. So you are very welcome to invite people to join that with us. Then we are going to be doing a Together We Rise. I created an event today, just a little bit ago. I posted the link to the event underneath the graphic for tonight's team call. And it's going to be a What is Coaching call that I will host on Thursday, April 23rd at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It will be a Zoom just like this. We will only give out access to this Zoom link in a private message, because it does now have a passcode to keep it secure with some of the hacking that had been going on through Zoom, and to keep us safe and secure and not see anything we don't want to see. But I'm really, really excited for that, because this Together We Rise, it's something that's really been speaking to me as far as what our mission represents. And I've even been tossing around the idea of changing our team name, because it just seems like it fits so much more to our mission than what Team Living Healthy and Fit does. But nonetheless, I am excited to talk about what coaching is, and how coaching can be so much more than just the business side of things, and what it can do to change someone's life. So that leads me into, we will be talking about going emerald tonight. And that is the first milestone in your business. That is kind of the key to unlocking your business, okay? And it's really a mindset thing. It's something that it's not hard to hit as far as to achieve, but it's getting out of our head, because we maybe don't feel like we've had success yet, or we're a brand new coach and we really don't know what we're doing yet. And so we feel a little bit overwhelmed. And how can I lead someone else when I'm still trying to figure it out myself? And all of these different things start to go through your head, and it holds you back, right? We need to wash all of that away, because no one is looking for you to be perfect, okay? Somebody is just looking for you to be a friend and to do this life with, right? I don't have everything figured out, and you girls don't expect me to have everything figured out, right? Do you expect me to do everything for you? No, and your coaches and your potential teammates are not going to either. This is a team thing, right? This is something that we do together, okay? So we have the resources. It's not a lack of resources. It's not a lack of community. It's just getting out of our own head and knowing that we have an amazing gift to share with those around us, okay? So Emerald is a couple things. It is the foundation of our business. Even if you are already Emerald, the next stepping stone to hitting Ruby or Diamond or Star Diamond or whatever you have in your mind that you want to achieve is just doing Emerald over and over and over and over again. It is literally the stepping stone of our business. And when you hit Emerald, you can duplicate that within your team and teach your team how to hit Emerald, okay? And that's how we help people on a bigger scale, because it's not just one person. It's not just a one-person army. It becomes 2, and then 3, and then 4, and then 5. And think about the number of women you can impact with a team of 10. And think about the number you can impact with a team of 20. And then the number with 30 and 40. It just has this domino and trickle effect when we have a large community to help to empower others, to help spread that mission, to be that light to others. It shines so much brighter when it's more than just us, okay? So once you've hit Emerald, it's doing it quarterly or doing it monthly or doing it weekly, depending on what your goals are. And once you know how to do it, like I said, you can help your team do the same thing, okay? So this business is very duplicatable. That is how we grow, is by keeping it super simple and teaching our incoming coaches and clients what we have learned along the way, right? It's not knowing everything and it's not being perfect. It's how we've gotten through the missteps and how we've learned to grow forward. So Emerald is 3 things. It's you as an active coach, okay? So active coach means you have 50 PV, which means you're purchasing approximately $50 worth of products every month, okay? There are several different things that you can do. But to be an active Emerald coach and receive Success Club, which is what we're ultimately working towards, you need to have 90 PV, okay? So that's gonna look more like Shakeology or the performance line. It's gonna be approximately $90 in purchases every month, okay? So we need to have at least 90 PV on Home Direct every month. And then you have 2 legs when you're a coach, okay? So this is you up here at the top, and you have a leg here, and you have a leg here. You will have 1 active coach on your left leg and 1 active coach on your right leg to be an Emerald, okay? So it's simply getting 2 friends, 2 family members, a husband, a wife, a sister, a brother, a mom, a dad, your best friend. We all have 2 people in our lives that could either benefit from this in some way, which we all have way more than 2 people that would benefit from this opportunity in our lives, let's be honest. And we'll talk about that in a minute. But there are also people in our lives who love us and who will support us. And we can also approach those people and ask them to help us get started on this journey. And that's what I did with my parents, you guys. When we first started, I couldn't afford for PJ and I both to be getting Shakeology. We were living paycheck to paycheck, and I couldn't afford for both of us to be on Shakeology every month. So I enrolled PJ, but my dad was buying the Shakeology and using it for himself every month. And then when I got to a place that I could pay for PJ's products, then I signed my dad up and he continued to get Shakeology, but it was on his own account and it gave me another coach underneath him. So it's always figure outable, right? And it might not seem, 1, you might have a fear of asking for help, or 2, it might not seem like it's feasible, but there's always a way to figure it out, okay? So when we hit Emerald, there are 3 things I wrote down that is important, okay? Number 1, I already said, it unlocks our business, okay? It literally unlocks our business for building momentum and for Success Club leads with Beachbody. You guys, you get free customers from Beachbody as you're growing your team, because as they know that you are working to help others, they reward you for that. not just monetarily, but by giving you leads who, one, are going to purchase from you, but also have success because they are connected with you. Okay. Number two is having recognition. How many of you are recognition driven? You get recognition from corporate. You get this amazing, it's like, not, I want to say diploma, and it's not a diploma. It's a certificate that says whatever rank that you're at, and you get a pin or a medal that says that you have reached that rank. You also get recognition from our team and the love and support from our team. And number three, you're helping your team grow. And what a beautiful gift to contribute to the team that you love and support and that you believe so much in. You're helping to further serve that mission and move things forward. Okay? So, what I would love to do, because we are having that What is Coaching call on Thursday, that I'm going to be talking about coaching, what coaching is, who we are as coaches, how it's changed my life and those around me, how it's changed our lives, and how it could serve the people who are on our call and help them decide if it's a good fit for them. I would love to work through who we are going to invite to join us in this opportunity, okay? But we're gonna break it down differently than we ever have before. And we're first gonna start with using a memory jogger. And the memory jogger is making us think of all the people in our lives, okay? And I don't want you to prejudge, because we're gonna go back through after we write these names down. We are gonna go back through and score them. So I literally want you to just have a piece of paper and a pencil or a pen and let your mind flow. I'm going to do a screen share. We're going to watch a short little video from Jimmy. I can't think of his last name now. Jimmy Hayes. We're going to watch this little video, and he's going to like read off different types of people and things like that to help you jog your memory. Okay. Dawn, if you can give me a thumbs up, because I can see you on the screen right now. If you can hear him when I play the video, okay, coming through on your end, okay? So I'm going to start it, and I want you to just think of names as he's talking. Hopefully it'll play. No, it's not playing. Darn it. Let me see if I can find it on YouTube really quick. I thought for sure it would work. Oh. New computer problems. There we go. And I had my light bar up there, so it was hard to see. Okay. Wake up. Let's see what it was called. Oh crap. Jimmy Hayes, Nelson, Ultimate. It must be this one. He was just in a little bit. Yep, this is it. Sorry about that. Can you hear that? I don't understand. Well, okay, well, we're just going to roll with it from what I remember him saying. Okay, so plan B. I want you to think about mom, dad, sisters, brothers, best friends, friends from college, family members, cousins, aunts, uncles, any of those people. Just start letting your mind flow and write those names down. People that you went to college with, high school friends, people that you see often at the store, your hairstylist, your children's teachers, old friends, neighbors, doctors, grocery store employees, dentists, friends from grade school, people who live in California, people who live in Ohio, people who live in Indiana or Illinois, Arizona, New York, Washington, Florida, people who would like to have more time home with their family, people who could use a loving, supportive community, people who have talked about losing weight, people that could use the financial support, people who you admire, people who inspire you, go-getters, people who you are excited to be around, who just have that energy. People who have common interests with you, maybe your favorite TV show or an activity that you like to do, or that have something in common with your children. Maybe it's a sport or a connection. Okay, so I'm gonna give you just a couple minutes. My plan was to do it with you, so I will have to do mine later. Okay, so that's our think on paper, okay? And the reason we did it on paper is because it allows our brain to think differently than when we're typing it in an Excel spreadsheet or on our phone or just trying to put it together on something digital. It allows us to connect a bit more. So now what I would love for you to do is I would love for you to go through your list and score every one you wrote down, okay? So a 1, we're going to score them 1 through 10. A 1 is somebody that you have absolutely no interest in working with, okay? This is why I didn't want you to prejudge who you were writing down or why, okay? The beauty of this business is we get to choose who we work with, because not everyone is going to jive with our mission or our community, right? So we get the opportunity to say no or not even talk to those people, okay? Hopefully someone else will, but that isn't on you to do, okay? So 1s to the people that you really just have no interest in working with, and the 10s are those go-getters, those people that when you wrote their name down, you were just like, oh, I would love for them to be on my team. Okay. So go ahead. I'm going to give you, it is 9:28. I'm going to give you 3 minutes to go through and score the people you wrote down. 1 being, don't ever want to work with them. 10 being, they're amazing and you are ready to work with them right now. Okay. So hopefully you've been able to score all of those people. Now, the next thing I want you to do is to circle the 10 people you're most excited about. Okay. So circle them, and then we're going to do another step from there. So just real quick, circle the 10 people you're most excited about. And then what I would love for you to do is you can either fold your piece of paper in half, or you can write on the back side, listing your 10s down, the people that you circled that you're most excited about, and then writing your 10s. Like if you scored anybody as a 10, 9, or 8, write them in order from 10s down to 8, either on the other side of the paper or on the back of your paper. Okay, so we should have 10 people that we are excited to share this opportunity with. Okay, and then what I would love for you to do is to, we're going to invite those people, but I am going to screen share again. I'm going to add this video into the link too, so that you can go through and listen to, because he had way more of the memory jogger than I did. He just like rattled off a ton of people. And because I was planning on using his, I was not as prepared there. I shared, okay, right here. I shared an invite. Now, you need to make this sound like you, okay? And you need to make this sound like the way you would talk to this person. So if this is not how you would talk to your family member, then don't use this exactly. But this was just something to kind of inspire you on sending an invite to this person. And we want to send an invite to open the possibility and open the door. We don't need to send an invite to close right away, okay? We want them to open their heart and to possibly think about the opportunity, okay? So what we're doing is we're going to send an invite and say, hey, whatever their name is or however you address them, how are you holding up with everything that's going on? I hope you and the family are staying well and safe. I was hoping to catch up because I'm super excited about this amazing community of women I have been working on my wellness goals with. I was taking some time to think about who I would love to be on this journey with me. And honestly, you are one of the first people to come to mind because, and then you're going to insert why you want them on this journey with you. Okay. Would you be open to learning more? Okay. So next to the 10 people that you circled and you wrote out, you're going to write a little note. Why are you excited? Like, why did you circle them? Why did you choose them to, what made your heart sing or made you happy when you thought about that person being on this journey with you? And you are going to insert that little note right there. Then we're simply going to ask them if they would be willing to learn more about what you're doing. Now, if you're not a brand new coach or this message doesn't serve you, that's okay. Okay. This is just something to help inspire you on wording a little bit. You don't have to do it the same way that I did it here. I just want you to use the, would you be open to learning more? Okay. And then they are either going to say yes or no. And if they say no, that is okay. All right. I promise you, and because I know that none of my coaches said yes the first time. Okay. Dawn, you are the rare exception that you came to me. Seriously, that is not normal. Okay. That is, we have to detach ourselves from the no, because it's not, the no is not about us. It's about that they're not ready at the time, or something else is going on in their life, or they don't believe in themselves and that they are capable. That's why we want to just open the door of, would you be willing to learn more? And when they say yes, we're going to invite them into the Rise Up virtual happy hour that I'm going to do on Thursday. And we will share the link with them, okay, one-on-one. When they say, yes, I'd be open to learning more, and you can say, great, my good friend and coach is going to be sharing about her journey and a little bit about what we do and about how this amazing community has kind of linked together to rise up and to lead healthier, happier lives on Thursday through a quick little Zoom call. Something like that. You can just kind of give them the details and ask them if they would like you to send them the link. Okay. Okay. So I want you to promise me, I'm not going to hold you on the line while you send the invites. Okay. But I want you to promise me that you are going to send at least 10 invites for this upcoming call on Thursday. Every single one of us. And once you follow through, I want you to share, you don't have to say last names, just share the first name of the 10 people you invited underneath the graphic for tonight's call so that we can all stay accountable and work through this together. Okay? You can do this. Take a deep breath, say your affirmations, think about what this community has done for you. Allow that to fill up your heart. Allow that to lift you up, and share that with those who are on that list. Okay? Because you'd be really upset if that friend was experiencing something super cool and had this amazing community who was loving and supporting on them, and they didn't let you in on it, right? It's not about the sale. It's about inspiring and impacting someone's life on a different level. Okay? All right. I love you, girls. If you have any questions, drop them in the team page, please, or shoot me a text message. If you're not sure about wording and you want to run it by me, shoot me a message, but do not overthink it. Follow through. You made the list. You circled the names. You listed the names in order from most excited to excited. And then you wrote a little note next to each one of them of why you're excited to share this with them and why you would be so excited to have them in this journey with you. Okay? All right. All right. That's all I have for tonight. My love, do you have any questions? No? All right. Well, you enjoy that beautiful sunshine and the rest of your evening there on the West Coast, girlfriend.